Okay, so today we're going to take a look at Yoomp on the Atari 8-bit system compared with the newer version on the Commodore 64. We'll start with the Atari 8-bit system. Nice intro music there. Start level music. The Atari 8-bits did have a fantastic colour palette for the time. And here we got pixely graphics, nice bouncy music. Even though the graphics are pixely, this is an 8-bit system in pseudo 3D, and everything is actually clear, smooth as silk. Music's in time with the bouncing of the ball. That's a save point. Extra life. Save point again. And level clear. Level 2, different colours, same music. It really is good music. This is the best music I've heard using the Pokey chips. Admittedly, I do have the dual Pokey enabled on the emulator, but that just means it's in stereo. You still got the 4 channels in mono. And level 2 complete. Another set of beautiful colours, although this one looks like it's been sneezed on. There's another extra life. Save point. We'll jump there, over to the exit. Third level. You notice they've got an end level music as well as the start level music. Oops, you died. And I make the same mistake again. Yes, I'm recording the commentary separate. Oh, here we see a nice demonstration of how many colours the palette actually had. I am recording this separate. I recorded the video weeks ago. I just haven't got round to doing it until now. A save point. Boom, bounce, 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 bounce. The music does drag you in this game. Level 5. Nice shades of purple. Don't want to go down those holes. There's your save point. Stop the movement, start the movement. And a save point. Through the hole, that one you can go through because you end up on the bottom. Jump. And there's the level end, and that's where we'll leave it for the Atari version. Next we shall see the Commodore 64 version. Okay, so here's the Commodore 64 version, which I actually purchased through itch.io. Nice intro music there. Not as much information as the Atari version, but it's still a nice intro scene. Okay, so let's play. No intro music. It's a smaller screen. Not quite so easy to make out the individual tiles. They all flow together on this one there. I can still clearly see the arrows. Oh, now we can see individual tiles. Quite a lot of these things, patterns on the tiles, don't seem to do anything. Smooth as silk, mind. Oh, slight difference in the brightness change there, as you see. Oh no, we've got an end sequence, but it's just a quick jingle. Oh, it's different music for the next one. Gotta be fair, the music is good, but it's only music. There's no sound effects when you hit anything on the screen. Still got the jump arrows, you still got the left and right jump arrows, and you still got the end. Up and down brightness is still there. Back to the first music now. So we've got two lots of music here. Far less in the way of interaction. Now, to be fair now, if we go on a comparison, the Atari version uses a lot of colours. The Commodore 64 only had 16 colours. The Atari also had some form of bit scaling, only doubled, but that's not available really on the Commodore 64, so we got around that by using sprites. So the whole prey field you see there moving is consisted of sprites, making a high resolution background. And you can sort of scale the sprites, but that's why it's such a small window. So given the differences between the machines, their strengths and weaknesses, the original really plays on the strengths of the Atari, which are very different from those of the Commodore 64, which is why the Commodore 64 has such a hard time producing such a smooth and polished game. So the programmer has done a very good job of this. I think he could have done better. Could have put more on the intro music and the outro music. There's no, as you will see coming up, there is no "you died," you just end up starting again. There's no save points either. I'm not sure why. That's not explained in any of the documentation. Would I have bought this in the day? Yes, without a doubt. If I saw this out on the Commodore 64, I would have loved it. It's also very impressive that people are still doing games for these systems to this very day. One thing that's just occurred to me, I didn't check how big the actual program file is. See, the whole game is very samey. Oh, hang on, go faster and faster and faster there. So that was something different from the Atari version. Oh. Still got the earthquake. Rocket forward again. Oh, we're drunk now. Avoid those holes. Being biased, I did play the Commodore 64 version a bit longer. And I've got a full video of Yoomp gameplay online already. I'm going to put links in the description for download locations for the Atari version, the website for the Commodore 64 version where you can purchase it. Oh, see, you died. There is no you died. It's just straight to start of the level. Also in the description, I will put a link to the background on the development. So you can have a read if you're interested of the difficulties faced when creating this version. Here we are, got past that initial bit now. Very narrow ledges, which had a bit of a challenge. There's no stop and go tiles on this either. I took that one too late. Now we're back to the start of the level because there's no save point. One life left with no extras coming. Nope. There we go. And we're back. We got a high score entry. So now we'll try it with the sound effect on. Music off. Somehow it loses something without the music. SID was a very powerful chip for the era, and in my mind it's unrivaled, but it should have had more channels, more voices. So we won't go any further now. You've seen all the levels. That's the comparison between the Commodore 64 and the Atari versions. In my mind, I think he probably could have done better on a Commodore 64, but it's still one hell of a programming achievement. I do prefer playing the Atari version, but I'm also glad I bought the Commodore 64 version. That just leaves me to say thank you very much for watching, and I hope to catch you again next time.